Hello, hello, hello! Are we live? Are we good? It has been a while since I've done this. Coding Cat, don't come at me immediately. Is he late again? How dare you even say that? How dare you say that to me? How dare you? I'm here, okay? I'm here. What's up, everyone? How we doing today? What's up, Mess? What's up, what's up, what's up? Yo! Welcome, everyone! Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you all. It is good to see you all. It has been a while. It has been a long while. Why are you tagging Grok immediately? Are you asking for confirmation? Is that what you're doing? Are you asking for confirmation if I'm actually live or not? Trust me, I am. I am here. I am live. This is definitely not pre-recorded, okay? Trust me on this one. It is not pre-recorded. It's real. I'm here. Hello. 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 What's up? Yo, Void Flame. How you doing there? Coding Cats. Okay. Man, it's been some time since we did minigames. It has been way too long since we played minigames. Actually, it has been a really long time since I've done a Minecraft stream, okay? My last two streams here on the channel were over 2 weeks ago, okay? Over 2 weeks. Long time, 2 weeks. And they were both Hypixel, because we tried Hypixel here on the channel. Very fun game, but, you know, Minecraft is where it's at for me mostly, of course. And, yeah, I've been away a bit. I could bring up a very good excuse as to why. Reality is just life has been really busy. Especially my evenings have been very busy. And because I always stream in the evening, I've just not been able to stream that much. I am really trying to get back into the game and just stream more and be live often. And it's gonna be fun. But yeah. Hi. Hello everyone. Davey, how are you doing? What's up? What's up? Let's go gameplaying. We are gameplaying, Davey. It's real. Also, Aaron, how you doing? Good morning. I think. Good morning, mate. I know it's not morning where you live, but maybe you just woke up. That's fine. That is fine. Yo, what's up? What's the last time you played minigames with your viewers, actually? It has to be 2 months at least. It has been a long time. Maybe we did it in December. I'm not 100% sure on that. It has been a long time. It has been a long time. Slinky Arch. Yo, what's up? How you doing there? Tuck for Tuck. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Zeona is how I pronounce it right. Zeona. How you doing, man? Zeona1. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Orca VR. How you doing, Lakas? My hero, how are you doing, Kasai? I'm doing great. Overall, I'm doing great. Life has been a bit hectic as of late, and it has been busy, but I am doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I have an urge to be very active. Why is there music almost non-existent? What are we doing? Hello? Music? Can I get a music? I mean, there's some music now, but it was very, very quiet. No, that's the same song. Can you guys hear it? I think it's fine. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, okay, it's working. It's working, and I'm AFK. Well then, the music system, not systeming. Oh, system, the system in the system. Q-Recky. Q-Recky. Shall I tell you something, Q-Recky? The system has systemed in the system, and because the system is more system than system, the system could not system its system, which is why the system systemed, okay? Don't tell it to anyone, keep it quiet, keep it low profile, okay? But that is basically what's up. So, shh, be quiet, it's between us. The rest of the stream will not understand what we're talking about anyway, okay? I'll just be watching today on my phone right now. What you doing on your phone? You're laying in bed? You sick? You were sick, right? Maybe you were sick, but you were sick before and not anymore. I don't remember. What's up with the system? You know what the system is about. Lakas! Hello? Hello? Legend? How you doing today? What's up, Lakas? Hello? Hello? Did your skin change? I feel like you got a new skin. I feel like you did get a new skin. Also, the music still feels quiet. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it just feels quiet for me. Is the system systeming, guys? Let me know. What could go wrong joining as a member? Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Do you like my new skin? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I noticed it was new. It looks really nice. It looks good on you. Are those cat ears? Or are those... Is it just a head? I wouldn't judge. I wouldn't judge if it were cat ears. Like, I would do the same. Like, guys, I would do the same. We both know that it looks good on you. Mess! Mess! Why are you not wearing your presidential suit? What is this? Is this, that looks like a pumpkin. This basically looks like, I don't know, like a Halloween type of outfit. Mama, I'm on TV. You should definitely wear like a suit or something like that. That would be cool. Forgot to change from Halloween. Oh, you should get a suit on. That would be fire, man. That will be fire. For those who don't know, Maz is the president of the Casasora universe, which is my Discord server. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you've been living under a rock. Even a bigger rock than that I've been living under for these past few months. Oh man, but does it feel good to be back? Dasher, what's up, Dasher? MVP++. Fatal. Wow, he is so cool. Oh my. You are probably... I feel like you're gonna be high level. You seem like a high level person. Let's... oh, I hope we don't get in the game with him. That's... that's gonna be something. I have a suit, you do? Let's go. Let's go, let's go. You have to do it now. With what? Oh, that's right. I did as well. Yeah, exactly. Mess has to do it. Mess, you gotta change up your skin, man. You gotta do it. Also, how is everyone doing here? How is everyone here in chat? Messer Melon, what's up? How you doing today? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Jonna Kasai, shout out to Levin. Levin, shout out to you, apparently. I don't know who you are, but you're getting a shout out now, apparently. Squidgen, alright. What's up, man? It's so good to see you all. It's the server on 1.21.11. It doesn't matter. We're currently on Hypixel, which means that we are simply going to play on this server, and we might also join some MCC Island. But we're gonna start with Hypixel because it has been a really long time, and you can join in pretty much all versions from 1.8 till like 1.21.11. So doesn't really matter what version you're in. You should be good. The party is disbanded. Yeah, I'm gonna create a party in a little bit. I just wanted to yap with you guys for a bit before creating the party. But how's everyone doing? Are you guys doing well? Also, you have trouble. What's up? How are you doing? How is your life? How is your life? How is your existence? Keep going, Kasa. Your content is inspiring and your effort really shows. Stay consistent, believe in your vision, and never stop improving. You have amazing potential and a strong community. Thank you so much, MMR6V. I cannot see your actual username, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind. And I will keep going. Don't you worry about that. I am going absolutely nowhere. I love doing this YouTube thing. It is my passion. It is my hobby. It's just the best thing there is. I love doing it so much. And I especially want to get back into streaming more, because that's something I've not done at all. As of late, like I've done 3 streams in January. One was Minecraft. The other 2 were Hytale. No, I did 4 streams, but one was a second channel stream, so I don't count that one for this channel. Anyway, I'm back, and we're gonna have a fun time. I'm gonna try to do more streams. It's gonna be cool, okay? Trust me, it's gonna be cool. Coding Cat! Yo, thank you so much for the 18 months! That's crazy. Is the system systeming? Coding Cat, it is clear you do not understand what we're talking about here. It is not that the system is systeming. The system that has systemed the system has not systemed the system in the systeming system, right? So, because the system and the system are not aligning, the systeming system has not systemed the system. You get it? So, that's basically what's going on. And me and Kureki, we're working on this, okay? We're working on this, but it's just gonna take a while, right? It's just gonna take a while. We're working on it. It's gonna be okay, but it's gonna take a while. Yeah, my bad. I see now. Everything is clear to me now. Exactly, Coding Cat. Exactly, that is... I expected no less of a past president of the United Server of Casasora, of course. Yo, thank you for the €2. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Then this donation will do the system. Exactly. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are starting to understand how the systems. And it's not just the systeming. You know, it's not just the systeming, but the system in the system has systems. And because of that, the system cannot system. I'm so glad we understand. Hi, Mr. Pixel. How you doing? Oh, MC Pixel. Sorry about that. Other than that, I ordered food. Wait, that sounds amazing. How are you doing? I'm gonna be playing in a ECO event starting this weekend. I haven't played it before, so that's gonna be fun. What is ECO? Have I lived under a rock? Well, I do. I permanently live under a rock, it feels like. What is ECO? ECO? Okay, Google doesn't... Google's not great at informing me. It's a block game. It's on Steam. Oh. So it's just like Minecraft, but then on Steam? Water. Drinking water. Cool stuff. People watching this without context will be so confused. The Casasora community is certainly something. Hey! It almost feels like you're making fun of me. Or my community. Don't come at me, Coding Cat. MC Pixel, by the way, I'm a super mega fan. I love your videos about your plugins. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you like the content. So glad you like the videos. I appreciate it. Oh, so Tumble Mob, how you doing? Thank you so much for being a member. You're one of the few Basement Gang members here on the channel. I appreciate you so much. I kind of remember the name of everyone who's a Basement Gang member for some reason. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. How you doing? I'm doing great. What about yourself? Top creator. Thank you, man. I'm gonna open the party. No, wait. It was the stream command. There we go. Create a party. Run command. Let's start with something like TNT Run or TNT Tag, so we can have 24 players. After that, we can wind down. We can do some Bedwars. We can do some dropper. It's just gonna be fun. But let's start with a big party, so many of you can join in, and we can just have some fun. We can just have some fun today. Oh man. I made a plugin. Can you see cross TPA present on Modrinf? I might have a look. I would say suggest it on my Discord. I got a very cool Discord server. It is amazing. We have a president there. It is a fully democratic system. Okay, we have voted. There is now a president. It is Meserex. And now to give you context. Now to give you information you can actually do something with. There is a suggestion channel on the Discord, and you can suggest videos and things I should check out. So definitely join my Discord. Leave a suggestion. That is the easiest way, definitely, to bring my attention to a certain plugin or mod or project. So I would recommend doing that. What's the party again? /party join Casasora. That's it. /party join Casasora, and you're in. It's so easy. It's so simple. It is so easy. It's so simple. Is it a private lobby or not? This is not a private lobby. I mean, yes, we're probably gonna do a private lobby. It might not be necessary for TNT Run, but for future games like Bedwars, we are gonna need a private lobby, because Bedwars only allows you to play with a party of like 4 in total. So because we're gonna have more, we need a private lobby, otherwise we cannot play. So we're gonna do a public lobby, I think, for now. I'm pretty sure a public lobby will work. Let's just start our first game, shall we? Join game, there we go. Should work. Oh, that definitely works. All right. Oh, it's been such a long time since I've played Minigames. It's been such a long time since I've done TNT Run. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Cool, thanks, Casa. You're welcome, Aaron. You're welcome. By the way, Kasai, how are you? I'm doing great. Overall, I'm doing amazing. Life has been a bit busy as of late, which is also why I've not streamed that much. Just a little bit hectic. I've been away lots of evenings. And because I usually stream in the evening, like during the day I'm working on video stuff. And then in the evening I usually stream. But because I've been quite busy, I've not streamed that much during the last couple of weeks. But I'm trying to get back on track. Trying to, you know, be a bit more active here, live on YouTube as well, because I really enjoy live streaming. It is so fun to do. I've just not been doing it. And yeah, I hope to get back into that. But overall, I'm doing great. What about yourself? How are you doing? How's your life? How's your existence on planet Earth? Okay. Ooh. Okay. No, we're still good. We're still alive. I have 4 double jumps left. Okay. That should be fine. That should be fine. That should be fine. We're not fine. How are there still 9 people alive? What do you mean? How are there so many? Please? Okay, no, nope. 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 That's not doing it. Not doing it. Lone Wolf, yo, what's up? What is the server called? We're playing on Hypixel today. If you do !IP, you will get the IP of the server. You can join for yourself if you want. What type of minigames are we playing? We are playing all sorts of stuff. Plus channel. We're starting with some TNT run. We're also going to do some Bedwars. We might also play some other shady Hypixel minigames. We will see. But we're going to do some PvP stuff. We're going to do some TNT run stuff. It's just generally just going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be chill. And for sure, let me know anything. Oh, we still have the Hypixel notification. Yeah. If you of the Hytale, I mean, not Hypixel. We're playing on Hypixel. The Hytale notification. But the creator code, we don't really need a notification. I will turn it off. But hey, if you are going to purchase Hytale, do make sure to use code Kasasora. I would appreciate it. It would be very kind if you did. Let's see. Where do I have that timer set? There we go. Okay. Hytale code notification is off. There we go. Ah, by the way, did you know Hypixel actually has hole in the wall? Hypixel has hole in the wall? Is that new? Has Hytale or Hypixel? I'm mixing them up. They made the names too similar, man. Hypixel Studios is making the Hytale video game, but there's also a Hypixel Minecraft server network. But we're now playing on Hypixel. But you can use creator code Kasasora on Hytale. Yes, okay, got it. I didn't know there was hole in the wall on Hypixel. Has that always been around? Is that new? I actually have no clue. I think it's always been in the arcade games. Oh. But it's just so not popular. How can a minigame like that be so unpopular on a server like Hypixel? But can it be one of the main places to be, you know? On a server like MCC Island. That is interesting how that works. Did they just make it so much better that everyone is just... If they want to play hole in the wall, they will go to MCC Island? Is that what we're doing here? Or is it just a minigame that not that many people are interested in? But that would be strange, because it's really popular on MCC Island. So that doesn't really make sense. I have no clue, that's strange. Can you wait? My Feather client is slowed out. Well, no worries at all. I am just joining random minigames, and as soon as you join my party, you are just gonna be pulled into the next game. So even though we're now playing already, simply join, and as soon as you're in, you will be pulled into the next game. So that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine, no issue, no problem whatsoever. I've not actually tried, couldn't get enough people for a party. Oh no, really? Oh, we should try then, Coding Cat. We should try today. Oh, man. Okay, I'm falling down. Oh, we should try. So, you've not been able to try Hole in the Wall on the Hypixel server, one of the biggest Minecraft servers in the world, because there were not enough people interested to actually join the game. This server with like 20k people online does not have enough players to fill up a game of Hole in the Wall. Guys, we should try Hole in the Wall today. We should check out what it's all about, okay? It has like average of 1 player. Oh no. Coding cats. That sounds bad, man. That sounds bad. Okay, well, we should definitely try that today. Let's try that in a bit. Let's do a few TNT games and then let's see what it's about. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. The tutorials you make really help me. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I cannot see your username. R9F. I really hate why YouTube changed this. I don't know. Does this also show up for you guys? Like, if you guys look at the live chat right now, do you only see like your @username, or do you actually see the name of your YouTube channel? Because I can only see your guys' @ I can only see your actual like username. But for a lot of people, that name is randomized, because as soon as you make a YouTube channel, it is like they don't immediately ask you for your @, especially if you already had a YouTube channel. You just get a random handle, a completely random handle. Let's do one more TNT run. Everyone sees an @ Okay, so the handles are just the thing now. We see channel names. Well, I don't anymore. That's the thing. I don't anymore. We used to always see channel names, but YouTube recently changed it. And now you just see everyone's handle instead. But old YouTube channels that did not have to choose a handle as soon as, you know, they created their channel, those have just received a randomized handle. So some people here in the live chat are literally called like RW7 312. Like the most random scrambled text ever. Because they just never set a handle. They only have a channel name. And the channel name is, you know, YouTube has kind of been moving away from channel names. And, you know, they've been going all in with the unique handles now. I guess they are doing that to fight impersonation. Because impersonation in the live chat has always been a problem. Like, somebody else could also have the name Kasasora on a channel. And then they could hop into live chat. And the only way you would know if it was really me or not was, well, looking at the check mark, right? But I've only had a check mark on YouTube since the 100k subscribers, which was like last year. So before that time, somebody could just make an account, name it Kasasora, grab my YouTube logo, and then they could just basically impersonate me. And the only way for people to know if it was actually me was going to the channel. So like right-clicking it and then visit channel. That's the only way. I guess YouTube is trying to fight that, and that is why they did it. That is my theory. I may be wrong. But that is why I think they are kind of moving away from the usernames and going all in with the handles now, just to kind of fight impersonation. Which, to be fair, would make sense. Xander! Yo, how you doing? How you doing? How's Xander? How's my man? It's been a long time since I've talked to you and seen you here in chat. What's up? What is up? I hope I got banned on Hypixel because I had a suspicious activity on my account. Because I joined Hypixel first time on my new account. Were you using a VPN? I'm just asking that because I got banned once for using a VPN. And even though in theory Hypixel does allow VPNs, I think that I was just joining with a public VPN, and that public VPN was already banned on Hypixel. So there was just an IP ban on the VPN that I was using. So I joined Hypixel, and I immediately got my account banned, permanently banned, for joining with a banned IP. And yeah, I had to appeal. And eventually my ban was, well, they changed it from a permanent ban to like a 60-day ban, which still sucked, but you know, it wasn't as bad as a permanent ban. This was a really long time ago, by the way. This was like very, very long ago. I think this all happened, well, at least 6 years ago. At this point, probably. So it has been a while. Anyway, Tag! Yo, what's up, Tag? How you doing? Gotta go now. Bye. See you later. Bye. I wanted to start a whole conversation. Tag, how you doing? What's up, mates? No, you were just moving away from this stream. Okay, well then. Oh, Q-Raki. I got you. Hello, I've been working on my split screen mod again. Yo, let's go. I do see the notifications every once in a while, yeah? I do see the notifications. I'm actually subbed to... Is it named subbed? I'm not sure. I'm a member of your Patreon. Not a paid member. I don't know why not, actually. But I am a free member of your Patreon. Which means I get notifications when you post cool stuff. So yeah, I've been seeing you've been working on that again. That's awesome, man. Are you trying to improve it? Or are you making new features? Or are you just generally updating it for the latest version of Minecraft? Love my Patreon members. You got many now? You got lots of members? Thank you for recommending my Patreon, by the way. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are very welcome. You're making cool stuff. And even though my Patreon is way smaller than your Patreon will ever be, the few people that do check my Patreon, they might see your account too. Only 38 viewers. Yeah, well, it is understandable. It is during the week. It is January. Lots of people are very busy. I'm streaming during a time where a lot of my viewers are not available on YouTube. I've not streamed for a month. So all of those things help with me having not a very high viewership. It's fine though. I have you guys, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Having you guys here on stream makes me very happy. I have 3,000. What? Really? 3,000 Patreon members? Paid ones or free ones? Mostly thanks to your video. I feel flattered. That is so awesome. I am so immensely happy that your Patreon has grown that much ever since I made that video. On the split screen mod it was, right? I think I only shouted out because I covered Zoomify, but I never made a dedicated video about Zoomify. I did make a dedicated video about the split screen mod. Yeah. That's it. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm glad I could help with that. Hello. How you doing? Are we gonna hide here together in this corner? Are we gonna do that, Tanner? Tamer? Hello? Are you even playing? Let's sacrifice him. Sacrifice! No! Don't kick me off! How dare you? Oh, come on, man. No, don't be like this. Don't be like this. No, Tenben. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. 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 Just under 100 paid. I think that's public information already. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. That's great. That's really great. I'm glad I could help with that. I really am glad I could help with that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, that's why I knew, but what are you doing now? What are you doing? Like you're working on your split screen mod. Are you improving it? Are you adding features? Are you gonna try to make it available for macOS or something like that? Or Linux? You know, many people are switching to Linux. Maybe that's something you're working on. Who knows? Who knows? Bro, you ignored me. I did not. I did simply not see your message. Also, I use Arch, by the way. Oh, man. I actually have to tell you guys this. I have to talk about this. For one afternoon, had a Linux Mint operating system dual booted on a second SSD I had available on my PC. Okay? You guys have been pushing me for so long to finally make the... Okay, I could not find anyone. You guys have been pushing me so long to give Linux a try. So what did I do? I had an SSD on my PC and I installed Linux Mint. Now this is a while ago, okay? I would say a week, maybe. I immediately had a bunch of problems, okay? And I actually disinstalled Linux Mint because I installed a version I wasn't happy with. So I kind of have to reinstall it if I actually want to use it. I would also have to do it on a better drive, but I just went through like the installation process, kind of to see how the installation will be, if it will be hard, what it would all be about. But I immediately stumbled upon a bunch of issues, and I know many of you guys are Linux users, right? Many of you guys are Linux users. I'm trying to figure out a couple things, right? I'm trying to figure out what is the best distro for me to install. I'm also trying to figure out, is it possible to have 3 screens working on Linux? Because for some reason, one of my screens, I have 3, by the way. I have like 2 vertical two horizontal screens and 1 vertical one that I use for live streaming. For some reason, one of the screens stopped working on Linux altogether. It just completely stopped working. I don't know why. It just didn't work anymore, which was really strange and really annoying. Every single time I booted Windows, it would work. Every single time I booted my Linux distro, it did not work. Very annoying. But then my main issue is that I have software that I use that needs to work, otherwise I cannot create content. And the main thing I do on my PC is create content, okay? It is kind of what I do. Like I said at the start of this stream, it is my hobby. It is also my work somehow. And it is just what I love to do. I really, really love content creation. And there are certain things I need for content creation. One of those things, of course, obviously, is OBS. OBS works fine on Linux, okay? No problem whatsoever. Then there's Minecraft. Minecraft also works perfectly fine on Linux. It is even possible to get Bedrock Edition running on Linux, which is actually what CodingCat does, because CodingCat also runs Linux, and we talked about this before, and he also has Bedrock Edition on Linux, so even for Bedrock Edition stuff, I would be able to do that on Linux. I do have some other problems though, okay? I got some other problems, some other things. One of them is the fact that I have 2 Elgato, how do you call them? Elgato machines? No, Elgato gadgets, I guess you could say. One is the Stream Deck, okay? Stream Deck, not really a problem. Oh, by the way, why is this a problem? Elgato only supports Windows. Elgato does not support Mac OS, and they also don't support Linux. Like, they do not at all. I don't know why. It would be a kind of a dumb move to not support those operating systems, I feel like. But, you know, sure, they only support Windows. I am currently on Windows. But, okay, Stream Deck, not that big of a problem. Because the Stream Deck, there are, like, alternative softwares you can install to make a Stream Deck work on... I thought I got it on macOS yesterday. No, you did? Okay, well, then it's a Linux-only thing. Then they just do not support Linux. Then they do just not support Linux. The main problem for me, the main thing that I need working is my Wave XLR. Because I use a Wave XLR for my XLR mic. I have a Shure SM7B, which is the microphone that I got. And it is attached to a Wave XLR. By default, my mic does not sound like this, okay? By default, I do not sound the way I do here. I only sound like this because I installed a whole bunch of, well, virtual mods, basically, virtual effects to make it sound like my actual voice. Because that's the thing with XLR mics. The vast majority of XLR mics, they don't sound great at all without applying any compressor or EQ. Indeed, Xander, compressor, EQ. There's like a whole bunch of stuff you gotta install for, you know, for your stuff to sound great. Especially with an XLR mic. Especially with an XLR mic, because, you know, cause I'm not real? Oh, very real, very real. The thing with an XLR mic is they are so immensely plain by default. You basically have to tweak a lot to make everything sound like you, to make everything sound like, you know, your actual voice. So I've streamed a lot. I got a bunch of effects added to make the microphone actually sound like me. Without any effects, your mic would sound absolutely awful. No, please, 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 no! Oh, man, that is dumb. That is dumb. Okay, Nolan, show me what you got, Nolan. Where are you? Nolan? Are you Nolan? Okay, let's spectate Nolan. But yeah, so that is the problem, okay? I need my Wave XLR software to work. And if I don't have that, then I can barely use this mic. Of course, I could completely... I could totally just use another XLR interface, right? Pretty sure you can apply standard audio filters directly in OBS. I think you can, but you do need an XLR interface with an XLR mic. And my XLR interface doesn't work without the software. Because, yes, it is an XLR interface, so the mic has an XLR cable, it goes into the XLR interface, and then from the interface, it goes into your PC. And the XLR interface basically transcodes the signal and also applies phantom power, for those who know what that is. It also applies phantom power, and then it translates all that to something your computer can read. And that is the thing. It does not work on Linux. So I could do most things on a Linux system. I could, you know, I could record videos, screen recordings and stuff like that. That would work fine. I could play Minecraft, no problem whatsoever. I could upload videos, things like that. But the thing which does not work is my audio, which is quite important. So, yeah, that is a problem. I use my phone's mic on PC. I mean, yeah, sure, remember Cat's cousin. You can do that. You can do that if you just casually want some audio. I want great audio though, because I mean, I have this YouTube channel, you know, I want my audio to sound great. And I want my video quality to be great, and I can do that best on Windows. By the way, I wouldn't recommend Linux. If you've got no problem with Windows, then why switch? You'll find that all you're doing is compromising at every turn. As someone who dual boots Ubuntu, it's not worth it unless you're a developer. Why is it worth it if you're a developer though? Why is Linux so much of a better operating system for developing? Just because it can provide a nice test environment? Is that mostly why? Or is there software for Linux that's not available on Windows, which is great for developing? Just get a new mic. No, Tenben, I'm not gonna get a new mic. I got this one very recent, and it was very expensive. I'm not gonna switch. I won't be doing that. Also, I need to turn off. Let's see, what is it called? FPS? What is it called where after a while your game starts to decrease FPS? What is it called again? You guys see it happen? I have no clue. Is it in mod menu? Dynamic FPS, thank you. Dynamic? No dynamic FPS. It's just not there. It's not a sodium setting. Oh, damn. Okay, well... But where can I find it then? VSync? No, that's not the problem. I'm looking for dynamic FPS. I just don't know where I would be able to find it. Performance. Reduce FPS when minimized. Sure, do that. There we go. That should work well. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the VSync. On some PCs, VSync works absolutely amazing. On others, it doesn't whatsoever. On my PC, overall, VSync kind of works well. Not really sure why. I've had many PCs, or, well, laptops mostly, before this one where VSync would be an absolute killer. On this one, for some reason, it works pretty well. Let's see. Slout PL. Elgato is a known problem on Linux. For the third screen, I guess you use NVIDIA GPU. That was very popular Oh, you use an NVIDIA GPU. It's a very popular problem. It's because of NVIDIA drivers not being installed correctly or not installed. Oh! But does NVIDIA not support the drivers at all? Like, are the drivers supported on Linux? Is there a way to install them if I wanted to? Or is it also only a Windows thing? Because that would be kind of dumb. That would be really dumb, actually. You can find it in mod menu. No, I think we fixed it. I think we fixed it. Your distro mostly delivers them. So there's no just NVIDIA app that you can install. Kuraki. NVIDIA app. And then you just click on, I want the game ready driver. And then it just does that. That's not really possible then. Peelers, we got 15 players. Okay. You know what we're gonna do then? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna change the party size to 16. There we go. And then we are gonna play some Bedwars. Cause why not? Why not? It's been a long time since we played some Bedwars. So let's do that. Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. 4 versus 4. Wait, be private. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's hop in and let's have some fun, everyone. Let me play. Oh, make sure to join the party. Okay, well, the party is filled right now. Somebody will leave. Somebody will leave soon enough. Okay, so lost game. Okay, Messier Melon says lost game. Sounds like you can join soon, Xander. Sounds like you can join soon. Backkk for Maru. Hey, Kasai, I'm here again. Yo, what's up, Backkk? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in the stream. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Mint does have some extra settings for installing proper drivers, but usually no manufacturer-specific apps. Oh, yeah, well, that was the problem that I had. My second screen would just not work whatsoever on Linux, which was really annoying. Yeah, that is something I definitely would have to fix somehow. But I'm also not sure if I want to use... Oh, this is so broken. Why is this menu so broken on 1.21.11? It doesn't matter. I'm also still not sure if I want to use... It looks so... This villager! Look at the villager in the background. I don't know if I want to use Mint. Maybe I want to use another version of Linux. But I'm not sure which one. Because I want a version which is kind of like easy to use, especially for beginners. And I am a beginner, alright. I am, when it comes to Linux, I am very much a beginner. But at the same time, I also don't want an operating system that looks ugly. And look, my personal preference doesn't go... It's, well, how do I say this nicely? I just do not like the visual look of Linux Mint whatsoever. It just, no. It doesn't tickle my brain in the same way that other operating systems do. I just do not really like the way Linux Mint looks. Even though they have 3 different versions available, I don't like either of them. I do really like, I think it is Arch Linux, also because you can customize it that much. But Arch Linux is really complicated. It is really complicated. There is so much you can do and so much you can customize. And oh man, you can customize Linux very good. I know you can, but oh man, do you think a Arch Linux is bringing your own... Oh yeah, Arch Linux is bring your own desktop environment. Exactly. Exactly, and that's the problem. I am not able to bring my own desktop environment because I have very little experience with Linux, like at all. The only little bit of experience I have with Linux is when I had a VPS and I installed Pterodactyl on there. So I did stuff through like a terminal. That is all the experience I have. But even the terminal I barely understand. And it is that I had a tutorial that I could easily do it. I would still not be able to, like, blindly just do things in the Linux terminal. So, I'm just not sure, man. Go with Cache OS? I have no clue what Cache OS is. Is that cool? Is that cool, Cache OS? Is that nice? Oh, they're going to our place. They're going to our place. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. No, why? 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 No. Stop. 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 Get him. Get him. No, he's going up. Kill him. Kill him. Okay. Okay. We got him. That's great. That's great. Please be. No. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay, guys. Okay. We need better protection. Don't make it too big, though. Don't make it too big. If we make it too big, we're not going to be able to see... We're not going to be able to see them coming. Okay. Oh. It's more user-friendly Arch. What is a more user-friendly Arch? I missed the message where you said the name. What is a more user-friendly Arch? Oh, Cache OS. Oh, yeah. Is that cool? Is that cool? What would you guys recommend? You like KDA Plasma? I do like KDA Plasma. I do. I've seen... Well, Coding Cat, you are using it, right? KDA Plasma. That really cool. Really cool looking OS. Or a cool theme. Or cool... I don't know I don't know how to call it. It's not really a theme. It's more than just a theme. But yeah, no. KDA. Cool stuff. Really like that. I don't like Mint. I don't like the visual look of Mint. I would much rather run something like KDA Plasma. But I don't even know how to set it up. And even if I would, I'm not gonna be able to really use it. Like, I'm only gonna be able to... Desktop environment. Ah, there we go. There, that's it, Coding Kit. That's what it is. A desktop environment. Yes. A desktop environment. That's the word I was looking for. Desktop environment. Yes. So even if I could run the KDA Plasma desktop environment on Linux, I would not really be able to use it just because my software doesn't work. I kinda hope, like, one of my main reasons to get away from Windows is not because Windows doesn't work for me. It works fine. I just don't like Microsoft that much. Especially not when they're installing AI slop on my operating system that just takes my data. I'm not a very big fan of that. That is my main reason to switch away. It feels like they're just literally killing off the operating system while I'm still using it with all of their AI stuff. That is my main reason of wanting to switch, is, you know, partly privacy, but also partly that I just don't want all of that AI slop on my system. Yeah, that is mostly why. I use a fork of Windows. Okay, but Windows is not open source in the same way that, for example, Linux is. So, how open source can Windows be, is the question. How, like... or how open source, how much of a fork can it be? No AI, no spyware. That's what I want. I want no AI and no spyware. That is my main reason of wanting to switch. I don't want the AI, I don't want the spyware, I just want an operating system that just, you know, works. A stripped down version of Windows. Okay, but Windows is not open source. So how does that work? There was a video that people were compiling Windows from leaked source code. Oh. So... how trustworthy would something like Tiny11 be? The stripped down version of Windows. Okay, I just jumped in the void. Well, at least nobody's getting my stuff. That was so dumb. That was so immensely dumb. Well, so KDA Plasma is cool, but I can just not really use Windows right now for content creation purposes. Good job, Kasai. Oh. Because it's simply because I don't know. I'm just not all the software I need is supported, and yes, I could look for alternatives, but I would also just do myself a. I would not do myself a favor if I would go for Linux and try to get everything working there. It would just be a bigger hassle, only to get rid of the AI slop and the bloatware and the spyware. Like, if I could get rid of all of that on Windows, I would much rather do that. Not because I don't want to give Linux a shot. I do. I actually gave it a shot for a few hours. But until Linux is adopted by a wider audience and companies are starting to support it with software by default, I can't really use it as my main system, you know? That's kind of the problem. Theo uses Tiny11. Interesting. You can do that with Windows. I mean, to be fair, I think I did pretty well deinstalling all of the Copilot stuff, because I do not want that on my system. CashOS. Is CashOS? Is that CashOS? Is that with KDA Plasma? Is that the one I've seen before? Desktop edition, handheld edition. Oh, Steam Deck. I can install the thing on my Steam Deck. Interesting, handheld edition. That is something. That really is something. And you can always, oh no, you can always dual boot. I know I can dual boot. That is totally something I could, in theory, do. No! Them. Oh no, he's coming again, guys. Careful. Look up. Look up. No, he's dropping TNT. Get him, guys. Watch him, please. Watch him. We need something. Oh wait, is this him? How is he jumping so high? How are you doing that? That makes no sense. Okay, I got him. We killed him. Good job. Oh, good job, me. Nice. GG, everyone. GG. We did it. We're still good somehow. The bed is still there. Jump boost. That makes sense. It's pretty cool, but I don't know in terms of beginner friendliness. Oh, but I am a beginner when it comes to Windows or when it comes to Linux. It is really something. CashOS lets you choose a desktop environment. Oh, so you can just install KDA Plasma if you want. Just debloat Windows. Okay, how would I debloat Windows though? Like, I have deinstalled most things already. I don't think Copilot is still on my system. I'm not able to get rid of everything. Using WinUtil. Is that a program? Is Xander? Search up WinUtil. I will search it up right now. I will, looking. WinUtil. Wow, that is a thing. This utility is a compilation of Windows tasks, and I perform each Windows system I use. Oh no! I was distracted! Damn it! Oh. Okay, I'll keep reading. Debloat with tweaks, troubleshoot with config, and fix Windows updates. I'm extremely picky about any contributions to keep this project clean and efficient. Okay. Oh, so you just install that thing? Oh, advanced tweaks, Adobe network block, disable IPv6, prefer IPv4 over IPv6. Oh, that's interesting too. That is very interesting too. Yeah, so something which I have been trying, by the way. This is just gonna be a nerd chat today. I have a NAS, okay? Let's just do another game of Bedwars. Let's see. P lists. Oh, did this... Hello? Guys, am I still live? What happened? Can you guys still hear me? What? Guys, you're live? Okay, but why is the server not servering anymore? I thought it was me. I thought it was my internet for a bit. Okay, I'm live. Okay, good. Server is dead. Oh, man. Well, yes, so I have a NAS, alright? I have a Synology NAS. I know not the best brand, especially not as of late, as if they've been doing some very anti-consumer things. But I have a Synology NAS, that's just the reality of it all. And I wanted to set up my Synology NAS as a DNS server. As a DNS server, I wanted to do that. The server is down for me as well. Oh, interesting. I wanted to set it up as a DNS server and install AdGuard along the way. Something did not go well. I don't exactly know what. I was perfectly able to get AdGuard running in a Docker container on my NAS. Went well. No problem whatsoever. Then I logged into my router. I changed my DNS server from the default one to my NAS. Worked perfectly fine. Then, on the dashboard, it was actively blocking stuff. Okay? It was blocking things. I was able to see which links it was blocking. And then I eventually just shut down my PC because, you know, it was just the end of the day and... Oh. Wait. Whoa, what's happening? Holy... Okay. Hello? That almost looked like a DDoS attack. It's almost like Hypixel got DDoSed. Because when we did live events where we all played on the server, it also kind of looked like that. That's crazy. Hypixel fully froze. They did. The server was dead. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, the server is servering. Would you look at that? Yeah, but that all worked. And then I shut down my PC, right? I shut down my PC. By the way, we have 3 more spots available for anyone that wants to join Bedwars. So if you want to join Bedwars, make sure to log into Hypixel, do /party, join Casasora, and make sure to get into the party. We're gonna play a few games of Bedwars, because it's fun! Because it's fun. But yeah, so I did that. I shut down my PC, and suddenly internet in the entire home just stopped working. I don't know why, but my entire household did no longer have internet. My NAS never shut down, by the way. I just shut down my PC, and then my NAS decided to just peace out. Even though the NAS was still on, it's just... the internet just didn't work anymore. And to this day, I have no clue why. After, I think it was 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it started working again. But it was really late at night. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna change back the DNS of my router to Cloudflare again. And then I can just, you know, I can just let that be. And then I'll try again tomorrow. Today is tomorrow. So I will be trying that after this stream. I'm gonna see if I can get it working this time. But yeah, my Synology NAS should totally be able to just run as a DNS server and have AdGuard installed. It did work when I tested it though. It was blocking all the ads on websites I was visiting. So it was actually working really well. But yeah. Is your NAS connected to Ethernet? Of course. Of course it is connected to Ethernet. No, I'm not NASing on Wi-Fi, don't worry. It is just connected to the home network. It totally is. It totally is. I built a NAS, but TrueNAS doesn't support Wi-Fi, only Ethernet. I just use Ethernet too. My Synology NAS probably does support Wi-Fi, because that's just kind of, you know, a Synology thing to do, but no, I'm just running, so currently my NAS is off. Oh, yeah, my NAS is actually always running. It's like right beside my PC. It's basically always on. Also, random chat. The man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships here on YouTube. That is so appreciated. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. W's in chat for random chat. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. That is awesome. GG's, W's in chat. Thank you so much, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. What a man. Just casually dropping 5 memberships, helping out the channel, making me a very happy man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. This is not fair. What is not fair? Oh, Team Blue is very big. And Team Red too. Oh, man. And I'm in Team Yellow with Q-Reki. Okay, come on, Q-Reki. We got this. We got this. We just did not have enough people, apparently. We did not have enough people. That sucks. That very much sucks. Kasa, do you have time after stream to voice chat? I can help you with AdGuard. I mean, AdGuard is installed, Dumplan. So AdGuard is installed. It works well. I've even set up backup systems. So there's like a backup DNS, which is 1111, just the Cloudflare. And, you know, I did set it all up correctly. But for some reason... So the problem with my router, right, is when I fill in a primary and a secondary DNS server, when I fill my NAS IP in as primary, and I then add another DNS server as secondary in case my own NAS would be down. If I do that, my home network is constantly gonna ping Cloudflare. For some reason, maybe it is just because its response is quicker. I think that is probably it. So it doesn't first check the first IP or the first DNS server and then the second one. What it does is it just checks both at the same time. And if Cloudflare is quicker, which it always is, then it will just use Cloudflare. So the result is that AdGuard doesn't work half of the time. And my local domains also don't work. So what I did yesterday is I just removed the secondary IP or the secondary DNS server altogether. I just only had my Synology NAS set as the DNS server. I basically told my router, hey, this Synology NAS, that's the only thing you gotta look at. And it did, and it worked until it didn't. And I don't know why it stopped working. It was literally, I'd shut down my PC, which by the way has nothing to do with the internet working, yes or no. Because my PC is not running as a DNS server. My NAS is. And yeah, I shut it down and suddenly it all stopped working. I didn't have any internet on my phone anymore. And I was like, okay, well this is really annoying because... yeah, I had my router set up to only look for my NAS, but for some reason my NAS was not NASing anymore, and it was strange. So, no clue what happened there. You may have closed the terminal with the log open of the Docker container, and it will shut the container. No, the container was open. No, the container was fine. The container was still running, even when so when the internet came back after like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, AdGuard was still running in Docker in the container. It was still all live, but I was just scared that it was gonna happen again. And because it was like 3 AM, I decided to change everything back in my router to default DNS, just so that nothing would go wrong in the night and in the morning, and then I could look into it after that, and this is after that, so today is after that, so I might try it again to see if I can get AdGuard working, and also, you know, through AdGuard you can also... AdGuard basically functions as a complete DNS server, not just blocking ads. Oh man. Not just blocking ads, but it also just... you can also set up local domains and things like that, which is something I definitely want to do. Guess it would just be nice to access my things with, yeah, stuff like that. Mr. Mizzy rated the channel with 18 viewers. Yo, what's up? What's up, Mr. Mizzy? How you doing? I hope you had a great stream, and thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, Mr. Mizzy. Germany is raiding. Oh, Germans. Yo, what's up, Germans? How you doing here? Neighbors. The neighbors are raiding. Yo, what's up, everyone? How you doing today? How you doing today? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream today. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you did. Yep, I just have my server on literally the .server. Yeah, did you also use AdGuard, or what are you using, Coding Cat? What ad blocking measure are you using? Because I assume you have some ad blocker too. Probably a network-wide one. Also, random chat, what a man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs on Twitch. Yo, what a man. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Okay, I'm dead. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted on Twitch. Thank you. That's so kind. That's so kind. What a man. W's in chat. W's in chat for random chat. What a man. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want Bedwars. I play Bedwars on Hypixel. I am too. It is very fun. I'm not good at it, but I still play it. Also, why is Team Yellow the only team that has lost a bet and is like completely killed? Why only my team? Come on. Come on, man. Finally, my gift sum on Twitch is no longer 6-7. Was it 6-7? How could you let that just be? How could you let that sit? So now it is 72. Is 72 gonna be the new number then? Is it gonna be the new meme number of 2026? Can we finally leave 6-7 behind? Is it now gonna be 7-2? Come on, guys, 7-2. That's so funny. 7-2, you know, 7-2. You know, that's so funny. Right? Let's make another meme number. Please, not another meme number. Backkk, why not? You don't like 6-7? Oh yes, 6-9. I guess we, and 420, we've had so many meme numbers already. We've had so many already, but they all had a reason to exist. You know, 6-9 is a thing, and 420 is a thing as well. Also, why are you lagging? Where did you locate your router? In the basement? Okay, we're gonna spectate someone else who's hopefully not so... is everyone laggy? Oh! Oh, Hypixel! Oh, how are you doing today, Hypixel server? What's happening? Okay... Well... everything is slow and stuttery today. Is the stream still fine? I think the stream is fine. Yeah, my connection is excellent. Excellent, according to YouTube. That is interesting. The server is not servering. It is not. It is really not servering whatsoever. Hypixel, hello. Are we down? Maybe if we rejoin Hypixel, it will be fixed. If we like join through another proxy. Why does it feel like Hypixel is getting DDoSed? Like the server being so slow and everything being so laggy really seems like a DDoS thing. I don't know. Every single time I did a live event and we got DDoSed, it always looked like this. It always looked like this slow, stuttery mess. The server like actively fighting off the DDoS. That's what it does feel like. Pickle server for real, for real. Oh, they're just running it on a pickle random chat. Of course. That explains everything. That explains it all. They're just running the whole thing on a pickle. A Hypixel, that is, but still a pickle. It's on a bunch of pickles. Eternal servers. Eternal servers are just potatoes. I can legally say this now. They made the joke themselves. They did make the joke themselves on Instagram. Don't, if you're an Aeternos lover, don't come at me with, actually Aeternos is really good. It is literally on their own social media. They made the joke themselves. I'm allowed to do it. Hypixel lags because there aren't any EU servers. That is true. But then again, usually we do not have this lag, even though I am in the EU. The lobby closed? Oh no. Wait, I'm gonna rejoin. If I rejoin, will you guys get kicked? How does that work? If the party leader leaves, do you guys get pulled from the game? I don't think so, right? I'm not sure. They love Exaroton. I hate that. I still hate the name. The Aeternos, the paid Aeternos thing. Yes. Can we do Minecube or MCC Island? We can do MCC Island in a bit if it doesn't, if this one doesn't work. You have to do /p warp to do that. Okay, I'll leave. Still 30k people on. Maybe if I join again, everything is quick again. Oh. Nope. Oh, Hypixel. Oh, Hypixel. Oh, why is it unloading again? Did Hypixel change render distance to like 2? Oh no. Are you still using the Prism launcher? If yes, tell us your experience with it. I am still using the Prism launcher and I absolutely love it so far. I absolutely love it. I switched full time to the Prism launcher after making that video on here on the channel, the final episode of the launcher test. Ever since then, I've been using it full time. It has been amazing. It's been really, really great. I've had a very, very fun time with the launcher. It is so easy to use. It is really easy to install new mods. Yeah, like, of course, just like with Hypixel, you can just, or like with the Modstream launcher, you can just drag in mods and they will automatically get added. That is great already. But also just, it is so simple and clean. It boots in literally 2 seconds. If Minecraft doesn't boot, for some reason, it will just give you an option to immediately retry, which is a very handy one for me, honestly. Because for some reason, there is something going on. There's some kind of fight between my ISP and Microsoft. And every single time I try to boot Minecraft, it will most likely give back an error and it's not able to like load all resources. Why? Don't know. It just kind of does that. Every single time I use the Modstream launcher and I try to boot my game, it will give back an error. It will be like, okay, yeah, you cannot boot. It doesn't work right now. You cannot boot. And then I have to click on the play button like 3 or 4 or 5 times. And then finally, eventually the game will boot. With the Prism, I can just simply click on retry and it will immediately retry only the things that did not work. And then it's probably able to just instantly launch the game. It are just small quality of life features that have made such a huge improvement for me personally. Also the fact that you can filter, or well, not filter, you can just label every single installation that you have. So I can label all of my 1.21.11 installations just simply 1.21.11. And if I do that, then all 1.21.11 installations, one vanilla one, one Performium one, maybe another mod pack, they will all be under the same like category in the launcher, which is so awesome. And then I can make just another installation for another version of Minecraft, and I can just have them all side by side. And I know this is also possible with like the Modstream app and the vanilla launcher even, but it works so clean and well with Prism. It is just a really, really nice launcher. So yes, I'm still using it full time. I really like it. I really love it. I don't think I'm gonna switch anytime soon. I may try out some more of the Pandora launcher as soon as that one releases from Mulberry that he's currently working on. Looks promising, looks cool, has some great features. But yeah, it is just way too broken still and way too early in development to actually use. But that is a launcher I may check out. But so far, Prism, it just has so many features. It is just really, really great. In what part of the Netherlands do you live? That is a big secret. A very, very big secret. The party was disbanded. Yeah, because I left, the party was probably disbanded. That does happen, that does happen. But I would say, look at Hypixel. Look at Hypixel. Look at how this server is running. I think it would be great to move to MCC Island. So let me quickly change the IP and then we're gonna dive onto that server. I think that would be a good plan. And then later in the stream we can go back and we can see if Hypixel's up again. But right now it is just very, very laggy. And very, very down for some people. Like, what is this experience? What are we doing right now? Look at the lag, it is crazy. That is actually crazy. Okay, let's go. Oh, it doesn't even ping for me anymore. Damn. Okay. Play.mccisland.net? .net. Okay. Play.mccisland.net. Let me change the IP of the command. There we go. And then it is slash plobby join kasai sura. .com works as well. Oh, really? Alright, that's cool. They claim both domains. Nice. Well, let's go and join. Hypixel is not hypixeling. You are right, Jacob. It is not. When new plugin showcases / tutorials, I still have a very big list of plugins that I want to cover here on the channel, so probably soon. But there's also a bunch of other stuff I want to cover. There's so many videos I want to make. Next video is going to be about a Minecraft server software, so that's interesting. A very special one at that. So that's next video gonna be. I will be making more plugin videos later this year. I'm gonna be making many of them still. I have so much planned. I'm in the typical situation of just having too many ideas for the amount of time I have. Pumpkin pie, no, Qreki, not pumpkin pie. 10 Ben, see you later. See you later. Okay, let's do plobby. And let's create a plobby. There we go. Let's make it public. And now everyone can join. Let's play some MCC Island. We can go back to Hypixel after a while, but currently Hypixel is not hypixeling. Mindstorm? No, it's not about Mindstorm. No. That is something, Jacob, which I do want to cover on the channel. Mindstorm. But I have zero experience with it myself, and I would probably have to find someone who does have a lot of experience that can show me cool stuff. Because I would not even be able to like actually set up a Mindstorm server without big issues, as it is so cool. But also, like, it doesn't really do much by default. Like, you gotta install stuff yourself. Yeah, it is. You know, if you know Mindstorm, you know that it's not your typical Minecraft server. So I would need an experienced player, an experienced user, to teach me some of the defaults, and not only that, but also just to generally show me what it's about, enough so that I can make a video about it. Never messed with it personally, but it certainly seems interesting. Actually, I'm surprised by that, Coding Cat, because it really does seem like something you would be very interested in. It really does seem like something you would enjoy a lot. I think, like, Mindstorm for you? Yeah, that's just, somehow that just makes sense. Actually surprised you never tried it. Okay, let's start with... No. Let's not start with this one. No. Let's do hole in the wall. There it is, hole in the wall. Start game. All right, boys. Not getting over the thing. I don't like getting over the thing. Nope. No getting over the thing. Hop on M. Hello. What's up? How you doing? But yes, very interesting indeed. But consider the amount of projects that I have at the moment. I mean, true. But I don't know. For some reason, I just imagined you would have tried it. Like, because it has been it has been around for a long time. You could have totally tried it already. You should have just told your past self, Coding Cat, to try it back when it was just new. That's what you should have done. And I'm quite disappointed that you did not do that. What version are you playing on? I'm playing on 1.21.11, but you can also just join with 1.21.8 probably, and maybe even 1.20. I'm not really sure what versions MCC Island supports, but the Hypixel server supports everything from like 1.8 till 1.21, so most versions. I did read a bunch of docs one afternoon. Okay, well, there we go. That makes sense. That's what I would have expected. We should definitely have a look at that at some point, Coding Cats. I think it would be very cool. Also for a video, but also just maybe for us, just in general, just learning a bit about the project. I think it would be pretty fun. I was considering to use it. Insert secret server name here for a bit. Oh, you did? I mean, to be fair, that does make sense. Because we can just... Oh, man. Because we can just turn off excessive bloat that we don't need. And the server doesn't need a lot of stuff. It needs a lot of custom stuff, but it doesn't need a lot of the default stuff. So, you can just not implement that. It makes sense. But also... You would need to know how to do it. Hello, Xander. Hello. How you doing? What's up, Xander? What's up? What's up? GG, everyone. That went great and very quick. I did not survive for long. We need to play another game. We need to do this once more. I need to win the game. At least one. Come on. I should be able to do one. Right? Maybe. What optimization modpack do you recommend? I personally use Performium all the time. I'm devastated. I'm using a controller. Or disadvantaged. Why are you using a controller? Why are you currently using a controller to play this? I mean, it's cool that it's possible with your own mod, but still, that's nuts. Use what you preach. Oh, man. That is some crazy stuff. Imagine just using Controlify to play this with a controller. That is some crazy stuff, man. Legacy 4G is great. Isn't that a texture pack or is it like an actual mod? I can play with my phone. I mean, yes, you can in theory do that. I don't know how well it would work, but yes, you can do that. You can totally do that. I totally get as well that people really like to play with like their phone or with controller or on console. And it's really cool that you can join like Java Edition servers from those devices. At the same time, you will always be in a disadvantage. Because in terms of PvP, like, what? I get kicked off already? Come on, man. Come on. Oh, that sucks. Are you finally on? And then my Lunar client is bugging. Oh, Lunar client, how dare you? How dare you bug this lovely user's clients, so they can't join the game and join our little minigame session. Right, well, I'll be leaving for now. Cat needs sleep. Have fun with Hypixel and maybe Edgard later. Thank you, Coding Cat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What do you mean cat needs sleep? Are you gonna go to bed now? What is your sleep schedule? What happened? Lunar declined my job application. They did? Oh, what did you apply for? Just developer? Listen. No, not listen, Coding Cat. What happened? Why are you going to bed some days at like 4 a.m. and others at like 9 p.m.? What is up? Oh, Slout PL. See you later, man. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate it. I appreciate. But that's bad, Coding Cat. What's up? What's happening? My sleep schedule is just very cat-like. I mean... But what time are you gonna wake up then? If you're gonna go to bed now? Well, guess you cannot help me with Edgard. Guess I'll need someone else to help me with that one. Dumplanto can probably help me, it's fine. Go to sleep, Coding Cat. Have a nice evening. No, I was saying bye to Coding Cat. Oh, you're staying! Slout PL legend. I can help you. I appreciate it, Dumplanto. Though I don't think it's really gonna be necessary. Because... like, I have most things set up correctly. I will send you my settings after the stream. Then you can see that it is set up correctly. So it should be fine. As soon as I switch my internet, my Discord call will end anyway. Because it's probably gonna break again. I just don't know what broke it last time. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. Also, I am not really sick anymore. But I still have kind of a cough. I still kind of have just... my throat is just filling up all the time. It's really annoying. And it just keeps... okay, I died again. Of course I did. Of course I did. Typical winter stuff. Yeah, I'm just... permanently... I just have a permanent cold or something. I don't know. My throat is just still... you know, it's constantly doing that. Just a bit of a cough. And my sinuses are just swollen, and I guess it's just winter. I guess this is just a typical winter experience. Just being in a constant state of not really being sick, but also not being not sick. You know, that's what I constantly find myself in currently. So if you hear me like once in a while, then you now know why. You now know why. It's just winter. Maybe you should apply for Lunar Client again, who knows? Oh, wait, what did you say? As a developer, they said they would have done, but they just acquired all of the Bedlion developers. They bought out Bedlion. You would be a great developer for them, because you can literally show you have so much experience. And I mean, I guess it would be nice to have some consistent revenue too, like a good job, you know? I know, so my previous message, they had just acquired a Bedline. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense, right? I guess that makes sense. But still, that sucks. You would be a great developer on their team. I'm sure of that. Let's do Battle Arena. No, let's do... Battle Arena? Hello? Wait, is this a new game mode? C! I need to go to bed soon. In like 10 minutes. Okay, C. Should we do Battle Box? Are you on the server? Are you here? I don't know what Battle Arena is. Let's do Battle Box first. We can do Battle Arena after. I don't know what Battle Arena is. I guess that's a new game mode. Feather has a seriously small team. They do? How many people work at Feather? How many peeps work there? Really that little? By the way, Xander, I'm currently looking at the thing you sent, WinUtil. So I can just literally install that. I can even do that right now, right? Or, well, not during the stream, but after the stream, I could in theory just install that. And I could just go over the essential tweaks, like debloating Edge and stuff like that. I could just run it as administrator, and then it will just remove bloat from my system. That is really awesome. I like that. Oh, hi. Hey, you're not typing in chat then. Oh, yeah. Wait. This is not 1.8 PvP. I'm spam clicking. I completely forgot we're no longer on Hypixel. That was dumb. Have you considered playing Terraria? Oh, mate. Hop on. I have 100%ed Terraria. Completely. But just only in my own free time. I did not do it here on the channel. I did the same thing. I was spam clicking you. No, I did not stream it on the channel. I did it in my own free time. I should maybe play it on my second channel, which would be very fun. But yeah, no, I have played Terraria. It's an awesome game. I love it so much. But yeah, I've never played it for YouTube or for Twitch or something like that. Which, looking at it, I should maybe do that. I should maybe... Yes, I got a kill! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Double elimination! Idiots. Idiots. Hello. Okay, let's get this over with! Yes! Oh, I got 2 kills! I am so good at PvP! I'm kidding. But I'm still happy. Let's go! Your team has a break. Okay, well, good luck, MemberCat's cousin's team. Oh man. Hello, I'm back. Plus channel. What's up? WinUtil's question. Yes, but you need to be careful when running the script to not break Windows, because it also is possible, like, breaking some Windows apps that you don't want to remove, but they are. Okay. What kind of things would I remove then? Like what stuff? Because, like, Windows Edge may be gone. I don't even know if I still have Windows Edge installed. Maybe it is gone already. Maybe it is gone. Doesn't Windows nowadays allow you to deinstall Windows Edge? I think so. I think they now allow you to do that. You can remove Edge, but I probably not. You can't uninstall it. Oh, you can't? I thought you could. Blora MC, what's up, Kasai? Yo, how you doing? Welcome. How is your day? How is your life? How's your assistance? Yes, only in the EU. Yeah, right. You can in the EU. In the EU, yeah, yes, European Union laws. Oh boy, yeah, that's what I recently deinstalled my Microsoft Edge. It's just not there. For browser, I'm using Brave. That's the name. There we go. I'm using Brave. The Brave browser. It's really nice. It is really cool. Let's do Battle Arena. This is new. I've never played this before. Dive into a fierce best of 9 PvP match. Oh, team PvP match. Okay. That's a completely new game mode. We've never played this one. Let's do it. There we go. Let's go and play. Let's have some fun. I use Zen browser. Zen is great. Zen is really awesome. I've tried Zen as well. Zen is really cool. I don't know, I prefer Brave because of its shield feature. And it's just shielding, like, everything. I really like it. So yeah, and I use Brave. And I also really like Zen. But yeah, it's kind of... Do you want the Firefox alternative? Then you can go for Zen, but it has a less aggressive shield, I found. Art Sign, yo, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. That is so kind. Yo, W's in chat for Art Sign. W's in chat. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I use Zen. Zen is cool. Zen is cool. Brave is awesome. I just love Brave's shield feature that just blocks every tracker, everything. Basically everything. It just basically blocks everything. And that is... It's great. It is really nice. Sometimes it blocks a bit too much. But it's just part of the story, I guess. Brave's so buggy for some websites, I found though. Yeah, it is. Because it blocks so much that some websites just don't really load anymore. Like some websites will be so filled with trackers that Brave will kinda... They'll be like, yeah, no, this whole website is basically a tracker. And then they just block it all. That is definitely true. Brave is just Chrome with pre-installed ad blocker. That's not as good of an extension. I mean, true, it still is really nice though. I do really like Brave. I don't like the direction they're going. They're having like a crypto wallet and whatever. Like, in what world would I ever care about a crypto wallet in my browser? So, yeah, I do very much dislike that. I might just, I might give Zen a try, another try. Because I do like Brave and how, you know, aggressive it is when it comes to the blocking, but... Yeah. Maybe I'll give Zen another try. Maybe I'll give Zen another try. I did try it once and it was really, really nice, so... And I love that it is based on Firefox. Because I have Google in enough of my life already as it is. Like, I'm basically putting my whole life on YouTube here, on this YouTube channel, you know? I'm constantly in contact with Google services. I don't have to also use a Google browser and, you know... Zen is a more chill browser. I mean, what makes it more chill? For everyone who's using Zen, why do you guys prefer it over Brave? Give me some good reasons. Because if you install Linux, what distro will you use? If I install Linux, I am not going to use Mint, because I installed Mint for a bit, but I didn't like it. If I would go for Linux, I would go for something that supports KDE Plasma. Just very cool visual desktop environment. I like that a lot. So yeah, something that supports that. But other than that, I'm not sure. And I'm also pretty sure that I'm not gonna do it as like my main operating system, because I just have too much software which is not supported on Linux. Most notably, everything from Elgato, which I use often. Even for my microphone, I use Elgato. So I'm yeah, probably not gonna do that anytime soon. I love KDE, by the way. And I'm using KDE Plasma and CachyOS. Yeah, that may be the route I would take. I just wish more software was supported on Linux. That is my main issue. My main issue is simply that things from Elgato don't work. The on-screen chat, by the way, that you see right now on my stream is also done with a piece of software which doesn't work on Linux. So I would just have to look for so many alternative softwares. And, I don't know. I don't really get excited by the thought of having to look for all of those alternatives. Why not Wine? Because it just doesn't work good enough. It is, like, Wine is cool, and for some basic things it works. But, like, I have a whole audio interface which I need to connect to my system. And I'm pretty sure it is... Yeah, it is just not gonna work. I'm pretty sure I could try it once, see if the Elgato software works on the Linux system, but I'm pretty sure it won't. problem that people are not supporting Linux isn't Linux fault. The problem is Windows being too popular. True. And, you know, I would absolutely love to switch to Linux. But yeah, there's just too much stuff that I rely on for content creation mostly, which does not work. Which is my main problem. That's my main problem. What hardware do you have? I got a 2080 Ti together with an Intel i9 9900K. Yeah, those are the main things. those are the main things I got going on. I have a 2080 Ti, Intel i9 9900K, 64 gigs of RAM. It's kind of an old PC. It's 7 years old by now. I really need to get a new one soon. But that is what I'm currently running. I hope SteamOS would be released for all bigger hardwares officially or something. Why is there no beginner-friendly distros that use KDE Plasma by default? I mean, I think KDE Plasma just in general is not so default. Or not so beginner-friendly, maybe. But I'm not sure. I think there are ways to do it. 64 gigs is a lot of RAM. It is. It is DDR4 though. Keep that in mind, okay? It is DDR4. This PC was bought in 2020. And it's running up to 7 years old now. So because the hardware is from 2019, I bought it in 2020. So yeah, it is DDR4, 64 gigabytes of RAM. You may be like, oh Kasai, for gaming, why do you need 64 gigabytes? I don't, because gaming is not the main thing I do. It is video creating and video editing, because I edit all of my videos myself. And for that, I do need a lot of RAM. So that is mostly why I have that much. And my new system will probably get 32 just because of the insane RAM prices. I'm probably gonna stick to 32 for now, but we will see. And then I can always upgrade in the future. Let's say prices ever go down, but who knows, who knows, who knows. When is the pterodactyl tutorial? I do want to make one. The main problem with pterodactyl tutorial is that I am just gonna show how to set up pterodactyl and nothing else. And like, it is not gonna be a Linux or Ubuntu tutorial. It is not gonna be that. I'm gonna show how to set up pterodactyl on a Ubuntu system through like a terminal, how to do that. I can do that, but I'm not gonna go any further. Then just that. It's not gonna become like a Linux tutorial. So there's a very clear line there to draw, because many people will be like, okay, and how do I now port forward it and make sure people can join? How can I make it so? How can I protect against DDoSing? How can I, you know, secure the whole system? And that is all stuff I'm not gonna show, because I don't know. That's not my specialty. Securing systems. I'm like a Minecraft guy. So all of the, well, you could call it polish. You know, all of the polish I'm not gonna do myself. I'm not gonna show in the video. I'm just gonna show how to set up the system and how to install pterodactyl on there and how to get like a default server running. That is what I'm gonna show. But I'm not gonna go further and show you all of the, you know, Ubuntu and Linux tricks on how to actually secure the system or, you know, do things like that. Well, you have a TCP shield tutorial, do you not? I do. So that is something which people could use, but and still. I guess it would be fun to show how to you local host a pterodactyl for all of your plugin development, like on your Windows system, or do you have like a separate system that's running Linux? Also, I don't really understand this game mode either. I think Xander said he didn't really understand it. I don't know either. Let's do Dime Ball. Why not? Blobby. There we go. We're gonna play Dineball. There it is. And play. It's on my main PC though. Oh, it is. A Ubuntu VM running. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Might be cleaner to do it on a separate system if you eventually have one available, but that's cool stuff. The networking was a pain to set up. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Yeah, so that is my thing right now. I would love to run Linux, but too much software is not supported, so I'm probably not going to do it anytime soon. I might experiment with it a bit, just because, you know, experimenting is fun. And when it comes to the pterodactyl tutorial, it is on my list, but I want to make very, very clear, as soon as, you know, as soon as I'm going to make the video, I want to make very clear that I'm just going to show the pterodactyl installation and how to get it running, and, you know, how you could potentially then use it for your own development, for your own personal use, but I'm not going to show how to, like, secure your system or set up a proxy or whatever. I'm not gonna show all of that. I can indeed say, like, hey, TCP shield, you can use that for this if you want. But other than that, yeah, it is, I'm not gonna go in depth on securing a Linux system, because then it just strays too far away from what my channel is about, which is Minecraft and not Linux. Why don't you play Hypixel? Because I have done 3 Hypixel streams already, and this is still a Minecraft channel, so we're playing Minecraft. We're playing Minecraft again, man. It is still a Minecraft channel. All of the Hypixel streams have moved to the 2nd channel, so if you want to see more Hypixel streams, make sure to subscribe to Also Kasai. That is the place to be for all of the Hypixel content from now on. Or, well, Hypixel videos, they may go here every once in a while. Like a video I uploaded like a week ago, or a couple days ago. But the Hypixel streams, they are 2nd channel property now. They are. Are you streaming tomorrow? I'm not sure yet. Let me check. Tomorrow is Friday. I can potentially stream tomorrow. I'm not gonna promise anything, but I could potentially be live, yes. And then we're just gonna play some more minigames, or maybe we're just gonna have some fun on a random server I set up, or, you know, just something fun. Something fun. So I might, yes. I might. If you stream tomorrow, you'll make me very happy. Well, in that case, I'm definitely gonna try to do that. $1,000 van life. I probably missed. Oh, I have so much TNT. How do I have so much TNT? Why do I have so much? How do I have so much? Is everyone dead? No. Zik is still here. Zik, where are you? Is it just me? No, you are still here. Where are you, mate? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're good at this. Okay. Cool. Cool. I cannot shoot. I cannot shoot right now. Joining servers? I mean, we already did the joining server stream at the end of last year, which was December. So, I'm not going to do another one immediately right now. I do want to set up another tournament, though. It has been a long time since we've done something like a TNT tournament. Or TNT, a PvP tournament. Damn. My brain is also not braining today. But that has been a long time, so that might also be fun to do. Okay, nice. Not saying that we're gonna do that tomorrow, by the way. We're not gonna do a PvP tournament tomorrow. But I want to set more stuff up. I'm not immediately gonna join servers again. Damn, we were close though. At least it feels like we were doing great. Xander and TK Master were still alive. Okay, we were pretty close. You were hired by Hypixel, weren't you? No, I was not hired by Hypixel. I'm just a Hypixel partner, which means I have like a creator code there. But I'm not hired by Hypixel. No. Why would you even think that? What would they even hire me for? Oh man, Kasai, really? I just came back and we are still talking about Linux? No! We're just talking about Linux again, together with Pterodactyl. We were actually talking about the Pterodactyl panel and installing that on a Linux system. I use creator code Kasasura when purchasing Hypixel. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you can just use creator code Kasasura when buying the game. It literally doesn't cost you anything extra, and it will simply directly support the channel. It is as easy as that. So, I would definitely appreciate it if you did. I would definitely appreciate it. Maybe another cat incident? I mean, that would be fun. It would be fun to do another chaos stream. Just, you know, giving you guys the power to do whatever, and we would just have some fun. We could also do some more mini-games. It's always fun to do, especially now that it has been such a long time, you know. It would just be fun to play some mini-games again. And then, you know, there's more stuff we can do. We should definitely think of events we can do as well. Maybe even a little survival server could be fun. Just a very simple one where we play on during the stream. Just random fun stuff. Maybe we can even come up with a cool mod pack that we can play. Just stuff like that. I like the one where I got creative and started blowing everything up. That was a fun stream. I'm glad you thought it was. Glad you had a good time. Eventually, I believe the server crashed so hard that we had to delete the worlds. But yes, I'm glad you had a good time. Oh, man. Those streams are fun to do, though. I do agree. Usually, they are very, very fun to do. I started making plugins. What plugins should I make? Kasai, good question. I don't know. What type of plugins are you creating? I get this question quite often. You know, people here in chat asking me, Kasai, what is a plugin you are really, really missing? What is something you would like to see that doesn't really exist yet? It is such a hard question, though, because if there really is something which I want, which doesn't exist yet, then usually I'll just ask Coding Cat, and then we just start working on it, kind of. So, because something which I was really missing a while back was a plugin that allowed me to have interaction with the live chat and with the donations on stream. In other words, I wanted a plugin that would make it so as soon as a donation came in on like YouTube or Twitch, that something would happen in Minecraft. Plugins like that kind of existed already, but not really. There were not really good alternatives, especially not great alternatives for cross streaming, for multi-streaming, which is what I do, because currently I'm also live on Twitch. So there were just not really good options for that. So we started working on that, and yeah, now we have a plug. Okay, I died, and now we have a plugin that can do that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really have plugins currently that I'm like missing. There are definitely projects that I feel like would rock if they would eventually be stable and exist. The connector is one of them. Sinitra connector, you know, making fabric mods run on Forge. That is just amazing. And if that would at some point be like stable. Oh, we won. Let's go. That is awesome. We did great. If that would eventually be like actually stable, that would be a game changer. Something else which could be an absolute game changer is let's see, basically what Rainbow is doing. I don't know if you guys have seen my most recent video, but the video is about a Rainbow, which is a mod that can convert custom item resource packs from Java Edition to Bedrock, so Bedrock players can see custom items on a server that is running Nexo, Craft Engine, or Items Header. That is currently still a very, very broken project. If that at some point is stable, That's just gonna be awesome. That is really gonna be awesome. I really need a pterodactyl tutorial right now. Well, currently I don't have any, so I would recommend just searching up another creator that does have a tutorial on that subject. But you know, at some point I will do it. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can arrange a VPS. Random chat, are you still here? Maybe random chat has a VPS that I can use. Maybe he has one available that I can show it on. Soul Striker has one, I think he does. Oh, that is interesting. Isn't that one really outdated then? A VPS? Oh yeah, we were talking about a Linux one. Well, no, a Linux one. We were talking about me making a tutorial about setting up the pterodactyl panel on a Linux system, most likely. That I could, yeah, where I could like make a tutorial on, and I wondered maybe have a VPS available. We should totally do that. Yeah, maybe it will be good, man. Because I get questions so often, like, hey, can you make a pterodactyl tutorial? I will make it very clear at the start of that tutorial that it is just gonna be a tutorial about setting up the pterodactyl panel. I'm not gonna secure your Linux system. I'm not gonna show you how to prevent DDoSing, and I'm not gonna show you how to secure the whole backend and stuff like that. I'm just gonna show the defaults, like, okay, you just bought a server, and now you want to stop pterodactyl. How do you do it? How do you get Minecraft servers running? That's process. I think it will be good. I think it will be fun to show. And I thought maybe if you have a VPS available, we can do it on one of your systems. I can also just get one myself, indeed, because it doesn't have to be a powerful system whatsoever. Especially if we're not gonna actually play on it, but if it is just for a tutorial. But I guess it would be good to finally, in the big 26, make a tutorial about how to set up the pterodactyl, or how to set up pterodactyl on like a Linux system. That might be good. That might be a good call. That might be a good call. Let's do that this year. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. We need to tick some things off. There's so many videos I've been working on, but this is one that has been requested for so long, so we just gotta do it, man. We just gotta do it. We just gotta do it. Somewhere this year, it needs to happen. I feel like Diamond, Soul Striker, and Crafted all disappeared off the face of the earth. And now it's just Kasasura making plugin tutorials. And I'm not even doing that many plugin tutorials, to be fair. I need to get back into that. It is just that, as of late, not many plugins have been recommended to me either. Like, yes, some plugins get recommended, but they're usually just plugins which I covered already. I mostly need to... So there are a few tutorials here on the channel which I want to give a big revamp. One of them is Multiverse Core. Multiverse, I really want to give that a revamp. That video is like 3 or 4 years old. And it really needs a new version. So that is one I want to be working on. And of course, there are a bunch of other plugins I can just show off, but the recommendations have been lower than they used to be. Especially unique plugins that are actually like fun to show off. So I feel like an in-depth deluxe menu one would be cool too. Yeah, maybe. Have I not done deluxe menu though? Have I not done that already? Maybe I'm so out of it. But I thought I did deluxe menu already. Can you make a video on how to make it where Backkk players join from console realm to Java server? Do you mean just how can a Backkk player join a Java server? Because I made a video on that already. That's already on the channel. It's indeed a Geyser extension. I made a video on that. Bedrock player, Java, server, Kasasura. Let's see. Yeah, let's Bedrock players... No, that's not it. Oh, Bedrock Connect. That's the one. Bedrock Connect. Join external Minecraft servers on Bedrock for console. No, that's external servers. Is it hydraulic then? Let Bedwars join modded Minecraft servers. So Hydraulic is letting Bedwars players join modded Java Edition servers. And Bedwars Connect is letting Minecraft servers, or letting Bedwars Edition join external servers. Does Bedwars Connect also allow you to join Java servers? I'm pretty sure not. I think Bedwars Connect only allows you to join Bedwars compatible servers, which includes Geyser servers. I'm not sure. By the way, Bites, the Hytale and Minecraft thing, you can even join from Roblox now. I saw, yeah. I saw. That is so crazy. Okay, I want to do one more Dime Ball, and then I want to play some more minigames on Hypixel. If you guys are fine with that. I think Hypixel will be fun. Let's do one more of these, and then let's see. One more Dime Ball, and then we're gonna do some more Hypixel stuff. Dude, what do I do with CIT Reson? It's outdated for months. It is? Damn. They also didn't make any like alternatives. They didn't make any. Is there an alternative? I'm not sure. CIT Reson. I don't know, man. I'll note it down. Maybe I can find an alternative. Okay, I've noted it down. Maybe I can find something, but okay. Why am I stuck here? What is this place? Why am I? What is this? Okay. I hate this. Why am I? Why is there eyes everywhere? Okay. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Kasai, have we had the 2026 setup tour yet? No! Setup tour is not out yet. It is something which I'm not actively working on right now, but it is coming. Trust me, there's just... My room is changing up a bit. I wanna wait with the... I wanna wait with the setup tour until it's all stabilized, basically. But you should expect it in the next few weeks. No alternatives? Are there none? Damn. That kind of sucks. Well, then I don't think it's something you can do right now. If CIT Reson is outdated and nobody is forking the project or, you know, trying to make an alternative, then I don't think there is much we can do currently. Oh yeah, didn't you move houses or something? Not yet, no. We are looking into moving out together, my girlfriend and I. So that is something we're looking into, but we no, not yet. Not yet. It is, there's a big house shortage in the Netherlands, and it's really, really hard to find anything. Oh man, this is scary. Okay, I'm almost dead. Why am I almost dead? Hello, I'm just coming your way. No! Really? What is this map? Yeah, it's Hypixel time. It is Hypixel time. After this game is over, we're gonna play some more Hypixel minigames. And then I'm gonna keep going for like another half hour, and then I will be ending stream. And I'll be back. Probably tomorrow. Otherwise, later this week. But I will be back. Could you make an actual series on Nexo and Typewriter? There's nothing like this at the moment. So, okay, first of all, they're both very different. Nexo and Typewriter have nothing to do with each other, so they will be two separate series. That is for sure. I could make a series on how to do stuff using Nexo and Items Adder, or a Nexo and Typewriter. The thing is though, what would I show? That is the main question. It is just like with setting up a Minecraft server. I can in theory make a video about how to set up a complete Minecraft server, even with plugins. The problem is I have no clue what type of plugins people want to add to their server. So it doesn't really make sense to make a video about that, because people would be like, yeah, but I want to use this plugin and you didn't show it. And it's like, yeah, I know, but I cannot show every single plugin in existence. And it's kind of like that with Nexo 2. Like, I am just not really able to... I mean, I guess it would be kind of different, because, like, custom blocks kind of work the same. But still, like, adding a custom log would work different than adding a custom piece of stone, for example. And they work different because of the textures being different. Because a log, in case you didn't know, has, like, 2 textures. It has a side texture and a top and bottom texture. While a cobblestone has just the same texture on all sides. So, yeah, it is something. It is something. I would like to do a series or maybe one long video where I kind of explain how to do all that. But yeah, it would be a more of a long-term project, that is for sure, as it's just gonna be more time-consuming. But I do totally realize that there's not really a tutorial like that right now on the YouTubes, and that it would be really great to make. Let's see. Let's go on the Hypixel again. I've changed the IP. There we go. Also, Codeline. Yo, how you doing? How you doing? Didn't know you were streaming. Just finished mine. Let's go. How you doing, Codeline? Hope you had a good stream, man. Hope you had a good stream. Hypixel's broken? Doesn't seem broken anymore. Seems fine. It's not lagging currently. Guy DDoSing Hypixel. Here we go again. I don't know if they're really DDoSing Hypixel. It did feel like it. It's a theory, okay? It's not verified. I'm not sure if that's actually the case, but... Right, I'm going procrastinating over. I'm going to do school coursework. You can do it, Xander. I believe in you. Have fun with your schoolwork. Or have fun. Good luck with your schoolwork. Just get it done quickly and then you can go back to doing fun stuff again. You can do it. Have fun, mate. Or good luck. I keep saying, I also hope you have fun. Okay, 9 players. Who wants to join Bedwars? Can we get a few more peeps to join Bedwars? Oh, Hypixel's still laggy. I mean, maybe the server is not gonna be too laggy. The Bedwars itself. Who knows, who knows. We will see. We will see. If you want to join, just hop onto Hypixel/party join Casa Serra. That's the command. And let's have a little game. We have 9 players. We actually need like 7 more if we want full parties. Otherwise, we're gonna have half parties. I guess we will just wait. Maybe we'll do some TNT run. If we get like 16 people, then we're gonna move to Bedwars. But let's do a game of TNT run first while we are waiting for everyone to join. I don't know if more people are joining, but as soon as we have 16 people, we can easily do a Bedwars game. But if we don't have 16, then we're gonna have like half parties, and it's kinda sad. Kinda sad. Need to start a vanilla one. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, you were playing modded Minecraft again. Got it. I have a really weird problem where my internet just completely stops and then goes back to normal. I did some research and it is a sign of a DDoS attack. I mean, it could be. It could be. If your internet suddenly stops working and then after that it catches up again, then it could be that a very high frequency of requests are being made at the same time, which is DDoSing. And that's after those requests stop, that it then just resumes back to how it was. So, could be, but then the question is, how are you getting DDoSed? Who knows your IP? Have you port forwarded anything? You should check that out. No! Okay, we're still good somehow. We're still good. Okay, we're not good. It's not going that great. There we go. Oh, okay, no. I'm way too bad at this. No! How good is your internet receiver? Ethernet, Wi-Fi? Yeah, you should definitely use Ethernet if you can. Yeah, Codeline also has the same issue, where sometimes his internet just pieces out. That happens. That happens. GG. Had. Okay. He fixed it. Had that issue. Well, good job. Good job. Okay, P-list. How many players do we have? 10. Oh, if only we could get 6 more players. We can always do a small game of TNT Run, I guess. Why do you have my skin? Or a small game of Bedwars, I mean. But it would be great if we had 16 peeps. Got a good Wi-Fi receiver thingy. Oh, that worked. What is this? I just entered. You just entered a Kasai Sora live stream, which is a live stream where me, Kasai Sora, talks to you guys, the viewers, and we play minigames together while I yap about random things like Linux distros and one of my mods having bad internet. Welcome. Good to see you. Bedwars. I would love to play Bedwars, but we do not have equal teams if we start to play now. I don't think we have enough players for... I don't think we have enough players for Bedwars right now. Linux distros, what did I miss? A lot. I'm not gonna repeat it all. It will be another conversation for like 1.5 hours, but... Yeah, we yapped a lot about Linux today. We had big Linux conversations. There we go. I'll spectate you. Show me what you got. Long time no see. How are you, Kasai? Yo, Tentef. I'm doing great, man. What about yourself? How's life? How's life? If you need a VPS for Pterodactyl video. Oh man, I'm yawning. If you need a VPS for the Pterodactyl video, you can always reach out to me on Discord. Same name as YouTube. Alright, Slout PL, I will. I'll keep it in mind. If I'm not able to get onto a system, then I will let you know. I will let you know. I get it ready already? You already have a okay, I guess random chats figured it out. I mean, you might have to give me some tips, random chat, on how to set up Pterodactyl. Because I have done it before, yes. But it was like at least 3 years ago? So it's been a while. So you might have to explain me a little bit. But otherwise I can also just figure it out myself, actually. It should be fine. It should be fine, really. It's not that hard. It is not that hard to do. You just need to know how. But there are plenty of guides that tell you how to do it. And I will turn it into a nice tutorial here on the YouTubes. Just open the website of Pterodactyl and copy the terminal commands to the terminal. Basically. Yes. True. That is, yes. Well, there are a couple commands you need to execute. For last time I did it, at least. There were a couple different commands and then you had it all up and running in literal seconds. What if I told you that I'm doing all the streams on Linux since a few days? You are? Man, well, I guess if it works, then it works. That is great for you. You are not reliant on Elgato stuff and streamer bots, so... I use Arch, by the way. Of course you do. An Arch user. We got an Arch user here. It's official. Yeah, no, I would love to do some more stuff on Linux too, but it's just, I don't have the mental energy to look for alternatives for every single program that I'm like using. So I guess I'm not gonna do that anytime soon, but hey, who knows? Who knows? But But it's gonna be quite a simple tutorial then, I assume. I have returned. Welcome back, Mass. Welcome back. Also, since I switched to Linux, streams have been much more smooth while watching them. And even when doing them too. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Linux in general, it is quite smooth. It is. I got my Stream Deck XL and it works totally fine. My voice even sounds better with the software I use to configure it. And games are even more FPS like Hypixel. I mean, that's great. That's great. For me, it is mostly the software that I need for my Elgato Wave XLR and Streamer Bot. And yeah, no, those are the main two things that are keeping me from switching. Streamer.bot. Also kind of Photoshop, even though Affinity is a great alternative. I'm still using Photoshop. Because I guess I'm just used to it. I'm just kind of used to it, so I'm not really switching yet. Which I should do at some point. Oh, I switched to Clip Studio. Clip Studio. I've heard about Clip Studio. Because of CashOS V3 optimization. Oh, does it optimize your system that much? There's other software for the Wave XLR that make the voice more clean. I'm using a great one. Streamer.bots you don't really need. You can just use multi-stream from Streamlabs. I mean, true. You can. Geometry dash stream when? I mean, never on this channel. Maybe on also Kasai. Yeah, I don't know. I might want to look into or Linux again, like I've tried already. I might do it again. My main problem is just that, yeah, the software is not really supported, and I don't know if I can be bothered looking for alternatives, because it all just works, you know? It all just works really well. You got the Hypixel account? I use Arch, by the way. That is crazy. That is a crazy username. I use Arch, by the way. Oh, it's a real Arch user, man. Oh. You don't have to look for alternatives, you have me. I know, but I would have to set everything up. Like, even my audio settings right now. This mic, the Shure SM7B, is so hard to just like make it sound great. And, you know, finally, I have settings that work for me. And if I would need a new system, if I would need another software, I would have to set it up all over again. It's gonna be such a hassle. I don't know. Why not use, I use Cache, by the way. I mean, I use Cache, but I mean, that's not the same. That's not the same. Not the same as Arch. The Arch user is generally known for being an Arch user, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do any more, because... Let's see, we have 9 players. Yeah, we're not gonna do Bedwars. We literally do not have enough people for Bedwars, I'm pretty sure. Or is there a game mode we can play? Like, what could we do? We need 12 for that. We need 12 for that, we have 9. So... yeah, maybe we can try Hole in the Wall. 4 versus 4. We don't have enough people for that either. Yeah, we just do not have the people. Where can we play Hole in the Wall? That is apparently a thing you can play on this server. It is one of the most popular game modes on the entirety of MCC Island. But apparently you can also play it on Hypixel. And it's not popular here whatsoever. I didn't even know where to play it. Hypixel says... Like, from where do you even access it? Do we need to go here? You can find the arcade machines room straight ahead. Okay. No! Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. How do we join a random game mode? How can I join Hole in the Wall? How is that something I can do somehow? There's an NPC in the arcades, which has an option all games. Oh, damn. Yes. Okay. Mini walls. No. Hole in the Wall. It is really here. 0 players currently. Nobody on this entire network is currently playing Hole in the Wall. Well, we will. We will play Hole in the Wall. Do we have enough people to start a game? I think we do. I think we do. Hole in the Wall. Would you look at that? It is a thing, even on Hypixel. It is just so immensely not popular. It's not like the actual Hole in the Wall. What is it then? Oh, you need to put blocks here? Wait. So you don't have to go through the... Oh. And then you need to... Oh. That is very different. That is a very different game mode. This is not what I expected. This is not what I expected whatsoever, but okay. This is not Hole in the Wall. This is not the same. It is not the same. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's becoming quicker and quicker. Of course it is. And then like that, and then we do this and this and this. Okay. Oh. Like this, okay. We're still alive, I guess. This is a very different game mode. This is not what I expected. Oh, last minute. Okay, they're becoming really quick now. They're becoming really quick. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're still good. We're still going. Still going. Still going. There we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Stage ended. Who won? 3rd place. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Welcome to the finals. Oh, we have finals? Okay. Okay, we got finals now. Sure. Let's go for it. Oh, man. Oh, this is... Oh! Like this? Oh, this is hard. Oh, okay, you got it. Wait, is that the... Oh, that's the corner. That's the corner in there. And then we have one there. And then 1, 2, 3. And then beep. And then boop. And then... huh? Like this? No, I missed one. Ah, oh, man. Oh, these are hard. These are a lot harder than the previous ones. It's so much bigger. Okay, and then like that, and then like that, and then oh, that should do it. This is actually, I'm quite enjoying myself. It's quite fun. Yeah, no, it is. It is quite fun. It's very different from, Why is nobody playing this? I guess nobody likes the stress, but... Ah! Okay, no. Did not go well. Okay, I'm not gonna win this. That much is certain. Okay, and then we do like this, and then this, and then... Oh! Oh no, the server's laggy! The server's laggy! Wait, I didn't do it right again? Oh no! Oh no, no. Hello? Okay, the server lagged. The server completely lagged. I got 4th? I'm not even in the top? No! Oh man, that sucks. Slout PL, GG. Oh, the server is so laggy again. Oh, what is going on with Hypixel? No, I don't want to play this again. No. It was fun though, but... The game is way too laggy. Lobby. What is going on with Hypixel? Hypixel is really laggy right now. It has been like this for like all day. All day it has been extremely laggy. We even switched to MCC Island for a bit because Hypixel was just too laggy. And it's still very laggy. Okay, well, anyway, I think this would be a good spot to end the stream. We played for about 2.5 hours. I think that is a great time for a first stream after being away for a while. I'm gonna try to be back again tomorrow to do another stream, either tomorrow or the day after. Anyway, I'm gonna be live again very soon. It was fun. Thank you guys for this. Thank you guys for today. I had an extremely fun time. It was very, very fun to stream again, and it's so awesome to still see so many of you tune in, even though I've not streamed for a very long time. But I will be streaming again very, very soon. You will be streaming in 9 days. No, I will be streaming sooner. Either tomorrow or the day after, I'm gonna be back. Not sure what we're gonna do yet. Maybe some survival, maybe some chaos, maybe some more mini games, but whatever it may be, it's gonna be fun. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had a really fun time. Thank you for today. It was fun. I had a really good time today. A really good time. So thank you so much. Also, thank you so much for all the donations. Thank you to everyone who donated. Random chat, art sign, coding cat. Thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, with that being said, have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Whenever that may be. Somewhere in a few days. Also, look forward to the next video. Also coming soon. Thank you guys so much. See you later. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. See you.